Well, as I said earlier, Section 144 was imposed in New and certain adjoining areas. The entire standoff between the two communities has a history of long simmering tensions that have existed. Three temples of Mahadev that have existed in this area, in this particular district, where the VHP claims attempts of encroachment have been done. There was a mega yatra by the Vishwa Hindu Parishad that was organized in the last week of July. And during those clashes that erupted, it was during that yatra that the clashes had erupted. There were also serious allegations against the VHP that certain people accused of lynching were part of that yatra. However, towards the end, they did not show up. We'll be joined by our guests who are joining us on the broadcast tonight. We have Mahima Singh, who's the spokesperson of the Congress party, joining us on the show. Mahima ji, thank you so much for speaking with us. For starters, thank God that today was a calm day and the entire day could pass without any instance of violence being reported. Why does the Congress party maintain that the administration was soft on a particular community?
Jai Hind. What the leaders of the Congress party have remarked today, I think, resonate with the modus operandi of the BJP in Haryana and elsewhere. We have been watching Manipur burning for the past so many months, and now we saw what happened in Haryana the last month. And as our senior leader Pawan Khiraji spoke earlier during the day, and he made it clear that the BJP, it's playing out through its street soldiers. The RSS is playing out through its street soldiers, which is the VHP. I mean, you look at this, Anusha, it becomes very clear when you see that there's a clear denial from the BJP government in Haryana, and the VHP clearly says, we have not asked for any permission. No permission has been sought, so there is no question of any denial. I mean, this in itself is a mockery of the state of law and order in Haryana. You are telling the government that you can keep on issuing whatever standing orders, but we'll operate as per our own, our own discretion. And on the 13th of August, I'll categorically indicate towards this incident that happened on the 13th of August. There was a Mahapanchayat that took place in Palwal district, you would remember. Yeah. And the Haryana government had clearly said, had warned, per se, at least, for the matter of optics, they had warned that no hate speech should take place. However, what we saw, the VHP leaders, three things I'll point out to. One, they said, if you raise a finger, we'll break your hands. Two, they said we sought licenses for 100 rifles. Three, they instructed their workers not to be afraid of any FIRs because that will be managed. So that is the way these, right-wing outfits operate, and the government never acted against them. And today, the government, it's like an orchestrated tug of war. The government, kept on saying that we'll not allow any yatra. But here they were, at the very boundaries of Delhi and the new district. What turned out to be, a calm day, I think had to be so, ought to be so. It shouldn't have happened a month ago also, because the government.
But I also think that, while they might have managed the situation today by allowing those 50 devotees or the 50 members of particular religious organization to go to a particular temple of Shiv and offer their worship and prayers there. But the situation is far from being resolved. I believe we have other guests as well joining us on the broadcast. Raman Malik of the BJP, Mr. Vijay Shankar Tiwari of the VHP, and Mr. Shahid Ali, who is the president of the United Muslim Front, is also joining us on the broadcast. Mr. Raman Malik, coming to you. We have Mahima Singh ji from the Congress party, who has directly accused the administration of being hand in gloves with the VHP. They are arguing, good that you managed the situation today, but the manner in which the series of events unfolded about 4 weeks ago was a testament to how the authorities had neglected the situation. And even right now, sir, today's day was managed, and hats off to the local administration, but the communal tensions prevail. Raman Malik ji.
Are you able to hear me?
I can hear you just fine, sir. Please go ahead.
Yeah. So there are a couple of facts which cannot be ignored. So let's start with Mahimaji's comment. Hands in glove, I'll tell you what is hands in glove. Hands in glove is when a particular community in Maharashtra of Brahmins were targeted for Nathuram Godse. Or for that matter, 1984, Sikhs were targeted. or Muslims in the Nalli rights. So these are just three examples I can give you. I can give you a list of them. So that is what targeting is. So let's understand what we are speaking about. What happened on the 31st of June was unfortunate. The procession was a peaceful procession which was targeted and attacked by stones and glass bottles, petrol bombs. Then there were people who had firearms on the hills, but the Congress would not speak a word against it because Kamalnath says, "हम मुसलमानों की party हैं," और Surjewala says those who are voting BJP or supporting BJP are Rakshas. Or for that matter, he abuses mother and sisters, abuses from the dais to the people. So this mindset of Congress has been there prevalent ever since they have taken power in 1947 onwards.
But
Now let's come down to this particular issue. We had a situation where there was a law and order issue. The government and the administration took certain decisions now, and they have executed that. We had made sure that those who think that they can supply armies of perpetrators of the 31st of June from Rajasthan, they were not able to do so again. Those who made sure that they spread venomous messages, they were not able to do it again. Also,
Sir,
those
Ramanji,
who wanted to plan and make a new Godara were not able to make so.
Sir, if the situation is well under control, even these 50 devotees, when they had to go to the temple today, and if your version is to be believed on the face value, I'm sure Mahima ji wants to come in on that, then why did these 50 devotees need the kind of security and the cordon to go with them when they were going to the temple? If everything is fine on the ground, if the administration has acted and taken action against the culprits, whatever administration believes is the right step to go forward, then why did these 50 devotees require this kind of protection?
No, you see, it was not a group of just 200-300 people who did it. There were multiple number of people, and as I said, there were people imported from the neighboring state of Rajasthan also, as per the local intelligence and local information which everybody knows in Haryana has come in. So now the point is that we do not want that their designs to make a new Godara is executed in total.
A quick response.
And we are wanting to maintain law and order as per the guidelines of the constitution.
A quick response from Mahima Singh ji, then I'll bring in VHP and Shahid Ali also into the discussion. Mahima ji, 30 seconds to you.
I want to ask the BJP spokesperson here what action was taken against the speaker in Mahapanchayat on the 13th of August, who said that it is because of Gandhi that this country still has Muslims, that Haryana, that New still has Muslims. Haryana has a population of 7% Muslims. You know, in its history since 1966, it has never seen communal violence. However, BJP comes in 2014 and starts rolling out its hate agenda. And here are right-wing outfits on one end, mongering hate on the streets of Haryana, giving effect to their communal intentions, and the Chief Minister of Haryana, masquerades himself as a peace ambassador and says that we will not let any violence happen. If they were true to their intentions, if their words were true to their intentions, actions would have been taken against those who spread hatred on the 13th of August during the Mahapanchayat, where there were standing instructions that
I think